What's going on? What's going on, people? What's going on? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Um, we back with another video. We ain't doing too much. Um, we I'm gonna talk a little bit about some stuff and talk about some things and talking what's going on with y'all. Um, it's morning time. Grand rising, everybody. Grand rising. Some people they don't like saying good morning, so they'll say grand rising. So I say grand rising to everybody out there that's what's the word I'm looking for? Typical on how they explain things. And go all the way into it, but it's today's we doing all right. We're doing all right. I want to talk about a little bit about me taking a break from YouTube. Me taking a break. Me taking a break is just I put so much content out there. Well, I think I did. I believe I did. I put so much out there where I'm just a little bit of burnt with putting content out there. I'm burnt from the whole. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm burnt from the whole thing, the whole movement right now. The whole movement, I'm just burnt on it. So it's a little chilly up here. A little chilly. Hold on. Put my hoodie on. Put my hoodie on right quick. A little chilly. I'm a little burnt from the whole thing. So I decided to take a break just because I know that if I don't take a break, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem with my energy level. So that's one thing. I'm rocking the PvP gear, of course. The old kennel gear. We gonna be getting some new Palace Finds Bullies gear soon. So that'd be amazing. That'd be great. But the thing is, the catch of the break is we're not gonna be recording. It's things that's gonna be it's things already pre-recorded. It's things pre-recorded already, so you'll be seeing those videos and me just editing. I'm just taking a break from just recording. It's not necessarily me leaving. It's a break from me recording, and the editing will be there. Everything will be there. And I gotta sit back and reflect on the Kira breeding that's coming up. The Taz and Kira breeding. So stay tuned for that. It's a lot of things we're doing to expand, and also we're in the mix of trying to find a place. We're moving slowly but surely, and I was just talking to a good buddy of mine, a good friend, and somebody else who's a family friend. We was talking about the realness is about to get for me. Everything is about to come to a point in time where it's time for me to buckle down and try to get everything going. Because in the next 2 years, 3 years. Well, I want to say the 2 years because in the 2 year span, we plan on bringing in four more females into the lineup, four more outside females, some gray line blood, some blue pride blood, some razors. Depending on the razors, probably. I don't know yet. I do have somebody that's bringing in some heavy Cairo blood, um, but I'm still kind of trying to figure it out. I do know somebody that got some Heartbreaker blood off Nemesis. I do want to get some Nemesis blood. It's a lot of different kennels I gotta match up with and get everything right and everything in order. Because like I said, I do want to. I'm not trying to use big name studs. I'm trying to create the big name studs, and how I'm gonna do that. You need the females. You need the females to help. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some females. I know I gotta work with a couple of kennels. If y'all don't know them already, I gotta work with Pratt's kennels, Pratt's pits. I gotta work with the bully market. I gotta work with Oscar Gomez. These are people that I want to work with in the future to get what I want and need. And it's one step at a time. But in this game, the money talks. The money talks and BS walk. But like I said, me over here, I'm not trying to go right away. Like go buy a breed. A stud fee off. And there's only one kennel that I probably bought stud fee off, and that's how I like the dog. And their stipulations when you buy a puppy from them are terrible. So I'd rather just get a stud fee and call it a day. But Pratt's got something. He got a breeding coming up with Nemesis, I believe. I'm gonna try to see if I can get on that, hop on that next year. I believe. I think it's next year or this year. I'm not too sure. We know anything about Nemesis. Nemesis was a big boy. I think Nemesis was about a 20-inch dog, something like that. But Nemesis, he threw great, amazing dogs. So I'm trying to bring it in slowly but surely, bringing in that blood, and bringing it into my program. Like I said, I'm trying to have a mix of all the bloods that I like and put it in one. But also, with that being said, I'm making my own blood. You gotta you gotta like the blood that you like to make your own. It gotta be several different strains and everything like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create that blood, and I'm gonna have that male, that perfect male. But the thing is, the blood that I don't like, or not don't like, I don't know about, I still gotta learn. Like, let's say if I take that male out, let's say I open him up for stud after the 4 breedings or 3 breedings I give him in house. Let's say if you got a Camelot female, a Camelot bully, and you want to breed with him, um, and he's never bred with a Camelot female before, I'm gonna try to get that Camelot blood on my yard, so that could be one of his breedings. So when you come to me with your Camelot girl, I could tell you how he produced with this one Camelot blood. Like I said, when you get a stud fee from me, I want to be able to tell you everything about that dog and what he produced, what that stud produced. Another thing is too, you also gotta know the bloods you're dealing with. You gotta learn. You gotta know all that stuff. It's a. I'm looking out the window. You just got to know the direction that you want to go in and how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a game. It's a game, but also it's science. Like I tell people, it's science and math that goes into dog breeding. So when you a dog breeder, you gotta understand science, math, but most of all, you gotta have basic common sense. If you don't have basic common sense, you shouldn't be breeding. You shouldn't be breeding at all. And it's sad to say it, but a lot of people don't understand that. And I try to tell people that it's common sense. It's a common sense, and it's math and it's science. But to keep on going, like already in my blood so far that I'm trying to do with Kira's first breeding, I implemented more gray line. I implemented more gray line, of course, Edge, Goodfella, and if you want to consider, I consider Gotti line to be gray line. The good Gotti side of it. I feel like if it wasn't for gray line, Gotti wouldn't be here. So I feel like Gotti, Notorious Juan Gotti, he's a gray line dog. I feel like he's a gray line dog. So so if you want to put that up in there, so another thing is what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to double up on the good fella, I talked to the owner who created the Goodfella Blood, and he was telling me that my blood has to be more tighter, and I have to understand to get my blood tighter and understand they will produce better. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I can't come to him just yet. So I gotta find dogs with that blood inside of them already, so I could double up on it on my yard. So it's a lot of work. I know it sounds confusing. I could show you better than I could tell you. So bear with me, and I know it doesn't. I know my stuttering, it doesn't help either. I have stuttering problems sometimes, and may my stuttering comes from me talking too quickly. Like I talk quickly and I don't process what I want to say. So when I take a break from talking, I'm processing what I want to say out my mouth. So that's usually me. But I'm definitely going to keep on going, keep on striving. Like I said, the break is not necessarily um me not posting. It's just me editing and not recording. Because it's a draining situation. It's a draining. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Jay Moore and Sane, what up, man? I'm just talking about what I'm trying to do here, and the little break I'll be taking off YouTube. But other than that, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, and it's going to refresh my mind. So when I come back into the community, or when I come back into the recording, I have more different topics to talk about, because there's a lot of different things I could touch up on and hit up on, because, like I said, I'm in the process of. I want to be gone. I want to move by within the next 6 months, and hopefully Kira within them 6 months coming heat, and we could have that Taz breeding. That Taz breeding is going to bring our program to a whole nother, a whole nother level in our yard. Oh yeah, most definitely. Breaks are more health. It's healthy for the mind, and another thing is too. With that being said, it gives me more time to be with the dogs and be with them, because, like I said, we got the two puppies that's still here. One is still leaving. We got Kira, we got Sugar, and we get another female. So it's we our kennel is moving a lot, and right now it's trying to maintain everything. You don't want to have a kennel that's not maintained, and you don't, you know, you just going mismatch for places. Your head is not on the right swivel. Your head is not right. So it's just, it's I'm gonna be taking this break from recording to spend more quality time with the dogs and get everything right, and talk with the people I gotta talk with to make the breedings happen and make the new female happen. And like I said, I'm in the mix of where we're gonna be moving soon. I don't want to put it out there just yet. I want to make sure everything's confirmed and we could talk about it next. Um, and I locked in another stud for Sugar. Well, I'm pretty sure if y'all watch the channel, y'all could tell who we locked in. Or if you follow me on any old social medias, you will know who we locked in. I will have to I gotta make a video on him, but that's later on down the line. I got some stuff that's in the works and cooking up. Right now we got three studs that we're gonna be using, and from two of those breedings we'll be keeping. Of Kira and Taz, we'll be keeping two males. I already told y'all that. So, the males, I gotta pick which ones that we're gonna keep. But the female side of it is open. So, I got a video coming out on that. So if y'all wanna, look forward into seeing a female or getting a female, you can always hit me up. And I got a video that's coming out with Taz where it's showing pictures, the pedigree, the whole 9 yards. I sat down and really edit that video so y'all can enjoy the content. It's a sit down video with me talking and I got pictures popping up. I got the pedigree popping up. It's a lot. I'm actually happy for that video. That video is gonna is pretty good. What else? And I got another video. I got a video talking about all three studs and why I'm using them. But from the three studs, we're keeping from the Taz breed. We're keeping two males. The female side of that breeding, it will be open to the public. Sugar two breedings. One will be keeping two males from that breeding, and the other breeding will be keeping a female, and then we got a female coming in. Always remember that the females, they carry more chromosomes. The male just determines the sex, the XY chromosome. So females, they carry more, and if you want to bring in your blood the right way, if you want to bring in the blood, you're bringing it by the female. So that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing my blood in, the blue pride, the gray line. I'm bringing all that in by the female. Like, is proof when I did this first breed with curing fats. Feds do. No, my bad. Feds. It was five. It was five puppies. Two boys, one girl. One puppy had faded puppy syndrome, which was the male. So there's only one living male off that breeding, and the rest are females. And Kira basically, I'm gonna get a picture of all the puppies together, or put them in a collage. If you realize, all the puppies look like Kira, but a better version of her with a bigger blocky head, and they almost got that same, looking at them, they got that spunk like Kira. Not saying that Fats didn't do nothing. He didn't add girth a little bit, but at the end of the day, it was, you could see who dominated that breeding. You got to remember something. He was an outcross dog. He was bred for outcrossing. He was bred to loosen up blood. I have a inbred dog. My dog, she's tightly bred. She's a brother and sister breeder. So she's bred to reproduce herself, produce. So the way you have to breed her, you got to take her to something far away from the blood. And you don't want to, with her, you don't want to inbreed right away. So you want to break up the genetics by bringing in different bloods. And like I said, I'm going to need at least two more foundation females. So that leaves me with four foundation females that I started with. Or maybe I do three, depending on what I get. Depending on what I start, what cards are dealt to me. Either way, the bloods are still going to match up. So basically, I need one more foundation female. And then the rest of the females, whatever female I bring on from that point, that's going to be my outcross line. So you got the main line, that'd be Kira and Sugar, that's the main line. Plus that other unknown female, you know, she'll play a big part, and anything from there will be an outcross. So you have the outcross line and you have my main line. And doing this by yourself is hard, so eventually when we do get up there, we will have a team or whatever. We have a team to help. But right now it's just me, knocking down these breedings and getting everything done. So, if y'all want to put in the chat what y'all got going on, any type of breedings or anything y'all got going on, or let me know. Like I said, it's fun. I might get mad because it's me sometimes, or might pick a fit. But at the end of the day, I love every moment of this. I love every moment of the dogs and being right there and creating and talking dogs with people. It's fun, man. It's a lot of fun to be doing, man. A lot of people don't understand that this is a gift. It's an art to talk dogs. It's an art and to understanding science. Like I said, putting dogs together or being a breeder is just science, math, and basic common sense. But you also got to know art too. Art plays a role of it, of what you produce. and how you start off. It all depends, man. So, Hotel, what's going on, brother? What's going on? No, we just talking right now, man. We just talking. I was just talking about the break. The break is not necessarily me leaving. Is me just editing, clearing my mind, so I can come back with more official content. So videos will be uploaded. I just won't be recording. Videos will be coming in, but they won't be like how they are every day. You know what I'm saying? It's every other day. Oh, okay. Yeah, most definitely. I was just explaining the foundation part and what else I'm gonna bring in. Like I was saying, within a 2 year span, I should be bringing in another 3 to 4 females. I should be bringing in more. And the Kira and Taz breeding, we're definitely gonna be keeping 2 males off that breeding. So I was telling the people that female slots will be open on that, and Sugar we locked in her second stud, and that's about it. And Sugar has her own video coming out actually too. I gotta sit down and make it, but it's a story behind Sugar, and the blood behind her is a story. And believe it or not, it's gonna be crazy. Appreciate it. So, I know, man. This feels good to be sitting back in the chair. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, we gonna have something. We gonna have our own designated area. Where we have the computer and everything up, and you will see videos sliding back and productions. Like I said, everything is a start, man. Yeah, everything is a start, bro. Everything is a start, and everything is a movement. Like I'm just gonna put it out there. Hotep Kennels, man. That's a good buddy of mine. That's a good buddy of mine. So he's we have similar ideas. The same science, different standard. Believe it or not, that came up with me and him talking on the phone. So we have the same science today, things, but it's just a different standard. He breeds XLs. I breed standard and pocket. But really and truly, I can't even give you a height because I breed the old school blood, where the old school blood is going to produce anything. We're so freshly new into the breed where it's hard to say what we're producing. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say because my female, Kira, just looking at that first breeding, the puppies are what, 2, 3 months old. I can already tell what they're gonna be. What they're gonna be, standard, pocket. And the way they're growing, they all turning out to be bigger than pocket. Pocket dogs grow a little differently. And it's how how can I put it? How can I put it? We gotta learn, and we can never be somewhere if we don't all figure out what we're trying to do, what we all are in the community for. So like Hotep Kennels, he specializes in excels, but I do think he has some classics on his yard. I believe. I think he said he has classics on his yard as well. And it's all about making that ultimate dog. It's all about making that ultimate dog. Yo, Soul Power, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Um, all about what we trying to do and how we gonna go about it. Like me, I tell people I'm so freshly new into my blood and my program. I'll be lying to you, false advertising, if I tell you you're getting a pocket dog, knowing damn well that it could potentially be a standard. So I could just tell people my dogs are going to range from 15 to 18 inches tall, 19 pushing it, 19 inches pushing it. And believe it or not, this might sound weird. There's only very few little dogs that I like. I like dogs like Homie. More terrier dogs. Daryl. Yes, 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 yes. It's crazy. The terrier style females. Oh man. Yeah. Matter of fact, now you about to get me talking now, bro. The terrier style females. I got one. I got one. I love this dog. I love this dog. I feel that to start a good program, it takes a terrier style female she's gonna be able to produce them bullier style dogs. Hotep Kennels got a dog, his outcross line. I will take her and Kira any day before I take any of those bullier dogs. Like Sugar's a bullier dog, but if you look at her pedigree, you can see what started her blood. You can see what started everything. It took them terrier style dogs. So I appreciate the terrier style dogs, and Kira, I love it. Come here, hey, she's sleeping. So I like dogs like Kira, and I'm gonna use Hotel Kennel's dog, Cashmere. I like dogs like her. You wouldn't even think that she produced them sons over there that he got. He got three beautiful boys over there. Bully, I mean bully, XL bully. I mean nice. You won't even, you didn't probably even know those were her sons. Even Kira. I mean Kira, her productions are young, but looking at Kira when she was a puppy and looking at her puppies when they're puppies, it shows a lot. Like Kira, she had a crazy muzzle. Her muzzle was a little longer. I see what her her puppies have shorter muzzles and everything like that. You know, oh, in the classroom, man. I'm not in the classroom, man. I'm in my little office. I'm in my little office. You know what I'm saying? But it's like with the terrier style females, you would have to take them to bullier dogs, and when you take them to bullier dogs, woof, like Kira. Like, I'm gonna use Kira line for instance. Kira grandmother, uh, uh, Kira grandmother. She was bred to Hall of Fame Denzel. If you don't know Denzel, I don't know why you in the bully community. Denzel bred to terrier style female. Kira grandmother was probably about 17 inches, and she was lanky, uh, terrier muzzle, terrier head, everything like that. But every production off of her, when she did the breeding with Denzel, everything came out looking like Denzel, just on a taller frame. And one thing about the pockets, one thing. Come on, man. Y'all cut it out in the comment section with that, bro. Um, how can what there was a taller Denzel. If you speaking about Denzel, when you going down from 14, 13 inches, you start pushing dwarfism. So if you look at a lot of Denzel productions, if you look at a lot of females that Denzel has bred with, he's bred with taller females. He bred with taller females, so you will see a lot of his kids 16, 17, 18 inches tall. It ain't coming from my mouth. The proof is in the pudding. You can look at his productions. You can look at Kira mother. You can look at Kira father. And you could tell, like, and the only reason why Kira came out so short is because it was an inbreeding. And if you know anything about inbreedings, it just brings back the grandparents or ancestors, and the grandparent was Denzel. So that blood hit. So you know, I mean, the sniping muzzle, he couldn't get rid of that breeding right there with her. She produced some muzzles. She produced some sniping muzzles. With a couple of them, and some of them came out with that bullier muzzle, shorter muzzle. I think it was that blue boy, and I believe, and I look at it, I feel like Zeno had a better muzzle than Sky. I feel like Zeno muzzle was shorter. And then taking it to Kira, doing that inbreeding, yeah, the muzzles came out a little longer, but I feel like it doesn't bother me. You just gotta breed it. Um, just take it to a shorter muzzle dog like Fats. It was when I did that breeding with Fats. When I did that breeding with Fats, it was Fats had a shorter muzzle than Kira. So hopefully with the puppies will have a shorter muzzle, not that short, and I still want them to be able to breathe, um, push back. Now Sky, I give Sky this. Sky was bigger than Zeno. Sky was bigger than Zeno. I'll give her that, but when I bought the dog, when I bought her, I like Zeno, man. It was like that. When I seen the breed and I was like, okay, I got the last pick out of everybody. Everybody picked before me. I was the one who got the leftovers. Everybody picked their dog before me, and I got the leftovers. Everybody got their pick. So it don't really bother me. You just gotta breed out of it. You know, that's why I got Sugar. That's why I'm taking her to that Alonzo boy. I got that Alonzo boy locked in. I got Kira going to test, and the only thing you can do is take the blood far away from each other. So Kira going to a totally different blood from what she is. So. Oh, you on that road? So where you heading to, man? What's going on that road, man? I know rates are going pretty nice since the gas prices went up. Once the gas prices go up, the rates they should be going up pretty high too, right? It should be going up pretty nicely as well. Yeah, if you look, okay, well, the snipe, it was let's use Gan Man. Gan Man has the same muzzle as Kira. Gan Man look just like Kira. So it's in the blood, man. It's in the blood. Only thing that's why you just gotta take it far away from each other. Shit. There ain't nothing to it. For some people got it, and then they'll take it to their yard and then breed it back. Oh, you heading out to Denver? It's a spot out in Denver. I think I told you about it. It's a spot out in Denver called Taco Hernandez. It's a little mom and pop restaurant. If you like cow cheek, cow tongue tacos, yo, those are the tacos right there for you. Out in Denver, you making real good money. Even if you going out to Texas as well, do a run out there. But I know Denver, you probably making a killing right now. Yeah, I see you got that boy shipped out, Hotel. I see you got that boy shipped out with what's his name? Simba. I see you got Simba shipped out over to North Dakota. I know you. I know, knowing you, I know you got a video on it. You know, the shipper coming to pick him up and him leaving. I know you got a video on it. How did everything go? You see, I know you got a video on it. Everything you do, you recorded. He's a most slept on YouTuber. He record everything. Oh, no video? Oh, I'm surprised. Um, Yo, but you record every single thing. But I'm about to check out. My food has came. Um, just a short. My food has come. I'm about to eat some tropical smoothie, jerk chicken wrap, with a peanut butter shake. So I'm gonna eat, tear this food up. I hit y'all back up, and it looks like somebody is coming in. I need to figure. Yep.